Hi, everybody. Ange McKay here, North Shore Stamper, coming to you live from North Vancouver, British Columbia in BC, Canada today. I'm actually at home in Vancouver, very, very briefly. You're going to laugh. I'm exhausted. We drove down from the lake today. I think I was up the entire night. My child was flying in from Rome. Um, and we were having the most comical conversations in the middle of the night as he was trying to figure out how to do the airport stuff on his own. He's not flying home with his buddies. His buddies are all heading off to where are they heading to? Poland now. So yes, I'm here. Yay me. Now, you are going to realize how dire this was getting for me. um, I had a parcel coming from Stampin' Up. Now, when I designed my projects for this craft along, I just used the Jar of Joy stamp set and punch because I didn't have the other one. But I knew I needed to order them in order to do the craft along. Well, I was in one of those lucky shipments placed way back at the end of June that got stuck forever. So guess what I arrived home to just in time, or it actually came to the lake yesterday, or Saturday, just in time for me to do my projects. So I am super excited. I know. Happy Christmas. Okay. So if you are joining me for the first time for a craft along, one of the things you'll notice is that I don't really give the measurements on these, obviously, because people have paid to do this. They've paid for the 12 project PDF. So you get to watch me put them together. Some people are crafting along with me from home with kits that they purchased. Some purchase the PDF and they've used their own. You do still have options. Okay. So you can get the PDF for free with a $65 purchase from me during the course of the Christmas craft along. You can purchase the PDF for $33. All these links are in my description. Or I will still do the kits. If you would like to have a kit and have it sent to you, I will still do those. You're gonna have to be a little bit more patient just because I have to get a little bit more product for you. But I'm gonna have the list of the videos for YouTube so you can still do it. And let's be honest, it's July. You've got a lot of time until Christmas. So are you ready? I'm super excited. So project number 1 or 2 today, these ones were actually designed by Rhonda. So what you'll see here is I've used my everyday arches. Now, this could seriously be comical as I attempt to find things in my craft room, considering I have not been here. But yeah, it'll be good. Sure. Okay, so I have gone ahead and I've already cut and scored 2 of my everyday arches, and this is in crumb cake. Okay. Now, I am, I don't even know what I'm saying. I can't even English right now. Like, there's my brain. I'm so excited, you guys. This is so dorky. I am so excited that my child is almost home that I could seriously lose my marbles right now. Cher, you've got your granddaughter. That's awesome. Okay, so I have done my cutting and scoring of this beautiful piece of cardstock. Okay, my child is texting with his father, which is super funny because neither one of them had any idea about how to. Actually, you know what? I can ask you guys. Who are my international travelers? International travelers, you're going to help me out here because then I can share the information. So, child left Rome. He is flying to Vancouver, but he's landing in Calgary first. Luggage apparently is pre-checked all the way to Vancouver, so I don't think he has to do anything with it, he said. Now, what does he do when he lands in Calgary? Oh, I'm a total crier, Kimberly. I will be crying for sure when I get to see him tonight. So when he gets to Calgary, does he go through customs in Calgary? He's done his Arrive Can app. We did do that much. And I'm going to warn you now, it wasn't pretty as he tried to walk through that with his mother. Not because I wasn't understanding it, but I was getting a little bit concerned about my child's intelligence. Mom, what do I click on this button? I'm like, well, honey, do you have over $10,000 that you're planning on bringing back into the country with you? I don't think so. So click no. Okay, so I'm just sitting here right now and I am cutting away. So those of you who are crafting along with me, you can kind of see we've got it in our PDF. So you don't have to actually like retain any of this. You don't have to remember what it looks like. There are pictures in your PDF. Hi from Washington State, Joan. So yeah, does he have to like, what's he gonna do? Does he leave the international area? Does he come back? Oh, I don't go crazy at the airport, but I will for sure cry. We're taking the dog with us. He wants to see his Cooper. Okay. If he doesn't, he does have to get off the plane. So Kimberly, he's now got a layover in Calgary for 2 hours, which he's, let's be honest, he's not super happy about right now. He's like, I just want to be home. So he has to get off the plane. Um, but I don't understand how that all works. He'll go through customs. That's what I said. And I said that's because, and that's what I figured because the Arrive Can app, you have to put in Calgary as your arrival airport. So I was like, okay. Now, these ones Rhonda doesn't actually show cutting on angles, but I just did, which is probably stupid. So I think I'm going to leave the front ones square. So just pay attention to your pictures. Don't leave he will move. That's what I thought, from international to domestic. Yes, that's what I thought. Alaska Airlines is a mess. Okay. And I don't think I was supposed to do that one either, but I'm going to make it all fit and work and I'll just make it pretty. So I have got this. I need to shut up and stop talking because I'm going to mess everything up. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do here is we are going to go ahead and we are going to assemble the box. Now, this is not as bad as it looks because we're going to hide some stuff with the arches. I can't English. So let's go ahead and I am going to put on here. So if you are cutting at home, do not angle cut. See how I angle cut those two and those two? Don't. Leave this base one just as a rectangle. You don't need to do that. I got a little carried away. It's okay. It's not going to hurt anything. No, he's not flying Alaska. No, because he flew WestJet. So we're all good there. Okay, so I'm going to take this. He'll get it figured out. And when in doubt, like, why can I not get this rolling? Ask someone. That's where I find that teenagers, why is this not rolling for me? Lack. They don't want to ask. They think that they'll look silly. I'm like, well, you're going to look sillier if you end up in the wrong zone. So just ask. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, and we're going to do the same thing here. And put that one up. The funniest part is it's his father right now helping do the arranging one. That's a little bit terrifying because neither one of them are really big flyers. Okay, now this one I am going to tack on the inside so we don't see it. So I'm going to fold these in. Hi, Lauren. How are you? So I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to do the same thing here. I cannot roll my seal. And the house here is so hot. I know. Thank you. That's what I like. That's what I always say. I'm like, just ask. Well, I don't want to ask. I'm gonna look like an idiot. Well, you're gonna look like more of an idiot if you end up somewhere. Okay. You don't want to go out and then have to go back through it all. Okay, we got that. We did it. We did it. I always want to sing Dora when I get to that part. Woo, perfect. Okay, we made the box part. That is great. Easy. Okay. So next, now focus, not you, me. I am the one who needs to focus, not you. It's a teenage guy thing for sure. I hear you. Okay, so now don't go and glue this on the front of the box or else you're hooped. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue this to the back of the box, okay? And so it's going to hide all of this business that we've just done. So I'm going to kind of cheat here and I'm going to grab my tear and tape. Don't go through any doors that say do not enter. Yes, I feel like that's a good piece of information. Phones have got a lot of not wanting to talk. I know that's okay, Debbie. I agree with you. I he's gonna kill me for telling you this. We would get the funniest text messages from him sometimes. He'd be like, I'm at the dentist. What do I say? I'd be like, hi, I'm Lucas. No, no, I need to focus too. Okay, you're stamping. Good girl. Are you doing these? Wanda, I miss you. Tell Alan I said hi. Miss you guys. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to add those in right there with tear and tape. Now, hands are not doing great today, so it's not going to be tear and tape. It's going to be cut and tape. Okay. Jen, are you doing these projects? We're gonna peel that one off and peel that one off. Oop, I missed it. You're playing with apple harvest. Okay, there. Box opens there. Perfect. Just confirming. Okay. So what you want to do here is you want to just kind of center it. So make sure that before you do the final sticker down, like I've just done there, is make sure that it's centered on the arch. Okay. Easy breezy. I should probably click back. I can see your comments, but I didn't know if I was in the screen. So get on my case if I move out of the zone where you're kind of seeing me work. Okay. Now we're going to do the exact same thing with the tear and tape, except this time I'm actually going to put it on this one. Brief instructions as to get ready to land. Every international flight has that as a try and pedal duty free. I did say that to him too. He's like, what do I do for this declaration thing? I'm like, are you bringing back alcohol and tobacco? He's like, no. I'm like, then click no. Oh, and the funniest one was the farm one. Have you been to a farm in the past 14 days, or will you be going to a farm in the next 14 days? And I said, have you been to a farm, dude? He's like, well, I don't know. And I was like, okay, have you been to a farm or not while you've been over there? He's like, no. I'm like, well, are you going to a farm? He's like, well, what if I do? I'm like, oh my God. Honestly, 19-year-olds. Gotta love them. We're all like, do we? Do we have to love them? Oh, wait. Look at this. I just did my panic. I'm like, just check it, Angela, to make sure that you weren't supposed to have stuck. No, the ribbon goes around the outside. Sorry. Oh, that was a childish laugh. Um, let's go here. The way I'm going to do this is I'm actually going to have it come like this because it's easiest then to make sure that I'm lined up, but I also don't over glue. Okay, so I've got that part in to where it's supposed to go. It is absolutely beautiful. Okay, now, next thing we're going to do, we are going to take this and we are going to glue this gorgeous circle down on the outside. Now, this has just been die cut with my stylish shape circles. Okay, so and you'll notice we used the country wood and the need for tweed. I was going to say need for speed. Hi, Heidi. I do have to say, you guys, I arrived home in Vancouver to some of the most beautiful sympathy cards. So thank you. Okay, now I did pay attention. Take your ribbon before you glue down your Huzima Wetzi. So they're going to have to undo this. Oh, they just have to undo their bow. Okay, that it works. Sorry, I'm just thinking. I shouldn't think. Thinking is overrated. Okay, so we're gonna take this. Still haven't finished the butterfly kit. Good God, girl, come on. Oh, I tied a little bit tight there, so back it off. Back it off. You don't want to crinkle up your arches by over tightening. Oh, gosh, I love this ribbon. Used to ask all the questions. Yes, see, I I actually I don't, I don't it's fair. He's never traveled on it, so the questions are fair. My husband would probably have the same questions. When we travel, he just relies on me to tell him what to do. Okay, we're gonna put that. So when we undo it, we can still open the box. Does that make sense? Like when I pop that open, it's still gonna go. Okay, so now I've got to there. This is gorgeous. Rhonda, so cute. Okay, I'm gonna put that down. So I've got the initial box component assembled. Love. Next, let's go to my stamp set. We're going to use him, and we're going to use him, and we're going to use him. I don't know why they are males. Oh, I have no embellishments. I'm sorry, I totally forgot about that. I did bring all the embellishments I need with me, but my drawer just looked really empty when I just opened it. Remind your customers? What am I reminding my customers? Tell me. Thank you, Jan. I know the projects are adorable. Now, who saw other people make them already today? So it's 4 p.m. my time. I know I'm probably still one of the later people. Whoops, that is not basic white. That was very vanilla. Where's my basic white bag? That's a little bit odd. Did I put it somewhere weird before I left for, oh, there. Yeah, I found it. Don't forget to remind your customers there will be free shipping. Yes, they absolutely could. Yeah, you can spend your 65 But with the free shipping, if you spend, yeah, you're gonna have to spend $100 to get free shipping, but then you'd also get the PDF for free. $100 gift card from your demo in the States. Ah! Oh, I love it. Good. Okay. So first things first, let's stamp the jar. There. Stamp. Okay. Then let's stamp the snowman. Love this stinking snowman. Whew, he's so cute. Okay, perfect. Rhonda was at 2 Eastern. Okay, so that's 11 a.m. my time. We were driving. Okay, now I'm going to go with my real red. This is for our cute little guy's hat trim and his scarf. Now I have to stand up here. Okay. I'm going to bonk something, I'm sure. So if all of a sudden you get taken for a ride, I'm going to apologize in advance. Okay, dude, where's your, and I can see you. I did really well. You did see Erica and Rhonda. Good. I love it. Okay, so now he has his scarf and his hat on, and he is stinking cute. But I can't leave that snowman nose the way it is. So I'm going to grab my pumpkin pie marker. You could use your pumpkin pie blend. This marker looks like it's seen better days on one end. So I'm going to go into this end, and I'm going to color in his nose. Okay, now this is not in the PDF. You do not need to do this. This is an Ange thing. I love kind of adding that little bit of pale, sorry, not pale, the light pool party, because I want it to kind of look like um, he's like popped up. And so if you just kind of outline him lightly in pool party, and we kind of go around, hit the sides of your glass jar, make it look like glass, and then it is wonderful. Can you guys see that in the picture? Oh, you can really lightly. Let me bring it up to you, and then maybe you'll be able to see it better. Okay, it just gives the illusion that the snowman is 3D. Okay, so then we're gonna come in here and we're gonna pop that out. You watched Michelle. Good. Sweet Michelle. Okay, we got that. Now it says our lid is going to be in Mossy Meadow. Hi, Diana. Took me several times to figure out how to put the scarf on the snowman. Oh, yeah. You like my accent. Good. So do I. I do love what the pool party does. That is not Mossy Meadow. So I'm just tossing things to the side and I will deal with them later. I think last night I had about an hour and a half of sleep. So I kind of ended up with a migraine, which was awesome. And then kind of did the doze on and off on the car the whole way home, which was actually quite good. Okay, so then we're gonna go like that. Then I just got my jar. All right, so we're gonna take that and we can add this to, get the garbage, Angela. It's funny, my stomach's already nervous about the second card. Like, don't mess it up. Oh no, I knew I'd get it. That, like the headaches like that when you're not sleeping, it's not unusual for me personally. I went to bed at 11. Then I set my first alarm for 12 because of when he had to be up to leave. And I was just making sure because these boys have been notorious for falling back asleep since they've been over there. And you're like, just let them. But I'm like, that's a really expensive mistake to make coming home if you miss your flight. And so, yes, I stayed up. Then I set an alarm for 1 to make sure that he got the cab and we were just touching base. And then I just didn't. Then when he was in the cab, I don't know what this. I totally like tracked him because what was I going to do from Shuswap Lake? What was I going to do in Rome if this cab driver in my head in the middle of the night, the cab driver was stealing my child? I know. You're like, what? Yeah, yeah. That's how my brain works. It's awesome. Okay. I'm a whack job. Um, Sending a jar of cheer. Okay, grab my block. Boop. Grab our basic white that we have left. And we're going to take this and cut it into bits, people. Cut your bits. There. Well inked. Good, good. Okay, so I'm going to take, oops, the cheer part looks like it's a little bit crooked. Oh, Mama Bear. I know, but seriously, Lauren, what am I going to do if the cab driver steals my child in Rome? And why is the cab driver going to want my child in Rome? And then there's two airports in Rome. So I was like, what if he goes to the wrong airport? Even though I said to him, make sure the cab driver knows you're going here. Looney Tune. I know. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to use my mini trimmer. God, I wish we had this thing still. We're going to chop that off, turn it into a cute little, oh, now this piece. This is just me being weird. Anyone else feel a need to get rid of these bits right away? Because now this can go in my recycling and this can go back in my scrap bag. Okay, so what we're going to do here is Rhonda has done this. It's so sweet. Why are my fingers green? Inked there. Oh, are those going the same way? Oh no, there was a text and a ha ha ha. Oh, I don't even know what he just said. Okay, but if mom doesn't, exactly, if mom doesn't care who will, what does it say? Um, okay, I don't know. Him and his father are texting back and forth. I'm not going to worry. Hopefully his father will help him figure it out. It's going to end up in Russia. Sean literally does not deal with stuff when we fly. I even carry my husband's passport when we fly. He's like, I'll lose it. Okay. Okay. Sending a jar. I saw this meme the other day and it was so cute. It was like a 45-year-old man. And he was saying, why does my mom think she owns um like all my passport and my birth certificate and blah blah blah. And then below it says she gave it to me and 45 minutes later I'd lost it. I'm like, that's why moms own that stuff. I think I might need to pull that up even higher because we're gonna put a really cute piece of holly on here. You're gonna see it. Oh, you guys, this is so perfect. Rhonda, loving it. Okay, so we got to there. First snowstorm, my dad car got stuck on the highway, called me and said, what do I do? She had my car, police helped her. Aw. Okay, so we've got that. Next. Woo! Okay, we get to open this. I'm so excited. Isn't he a sweet snowman? Okay. Oh, I had nails. We would be fine. Okay, so for this one, we need the dies, not the embossing folder. So please don't forget, you can get the PDF for this, okay? If you just want, whoops, the PDF, there's the link to the store. So it's got 12 projects that we are 12 that we are doing over the next 6 days. Okay. So woo, this is beautiful. Oh wow. Okay. I don't even know what I'm doing. I should have played with this. That's okay. I can do it. This is, I love these. This is our hybrid embossing folder. So the way the hybrid embossing folders work, I want you to check this out. If you have not had one yet, they are incredible. You have to get the die out first. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some basic, or some not basic, some real red cardstock in here. So I can use this like a regular old embossing folder and it will just emboss the cardstock, but that's not what I want to do. So what I want to do, and I'm going to have to just give me a moment, and we're going to play, there we go. It's going to essentially click in. I'm going to put it on this side because it clicks in easier. On the side with the logo, if you take this and you put the smooth side of the die, not the cutting edge of the die, put the smooth side of the die against the side with the logo, you will see it like literally clicks into place. Okay. So we're going to leave that like that. Then we're going to go up here. Nope, that's not real red. That was Poppy Parade, and that would have bothered me to no end. Okay, I'm going to grab a whole new piece of real red. Ta-da! Go. And we're going to put it into our embossing folder. I don't know which one. I'm going to peek. So in Rhonda's actual project, she used, looks like she used this one down here, but so we'll get a bunch, okay? Hello. Okay, now we're going to run it through just like it's a 3D embossing folder. So we're going to use the platform number 1 with the gray plate. Find it. This part is so satisfying. Okay, you ready? You want to see this? Look at this. Boop, boop. Look at the ball. Now, some of them don't come out. Some of them do. Oh, she snipped this one out. They're all kind of here. They're not meant to come out. They're meant to hold. I was like, I wonder if I don't think they need them. No, they don't. Okay, good. That was what I thought. So what we're going to do here is we're going to finish this one. So this one is done and it's cut and it's beautiful, but I'm going to do a little snaking it in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish. I want it to cut in so that it still looks like the other parts. So just give me 1 second. I'm just going to do a quick snip here and then I'll fix it. And a quick snip here and then I'll fix it just to get them out. Okay, come here. Oh, we have another snip over there. You can't get them out yet. Okay, now when I say fix it, it's just because I want this to have the same smooth edge as the other sides. Done, check, beautiful. Okay, there's also a tiny, yes, but Rhonda used the bigger one, so we're definitely going with this one. But yes, Diana, I did see that one. Hi from Fredericton. Ooh, how can you register? Of course, just a second, I'll give it to you too. Oh, I'm glad you're going to do that one. You'll love that one. Okay, so we've got this. Now, while I'm getting my thing to load, we don't have to worry. There, view, there, copy. Look at me flying around. This is perfect. There you go. Okay, Jean. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to take this and I'm going to pop this onto my box. So take this, ta-da. And I can actually turn it that way so that I get kind of the most there. Now, as part of the kit for this, oh God, I love that. You have to let me find this. I dumped out my box really quickly when we got in. There it is. I wanted my package of my embellishments. It's really good that you can't see my desk right now. I would be horrified. Okay, so now on this part of it, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add some of the little green centers. I'm going to just go with the small on this, okay? Now they've got 4 on here, but the way I'm covering it, I'm only going to put 3 on, okay? And now you've got that adorable box. Look at how beautiful that is. Do you see this, people? Isn't it sweet? Okay, project number 1. Look at us go. Okay, we're going to move on to project number 2. Now, project number 2, I can move that across. Okay, so project number 2 requires for us, oh no, I didn't finish project number 1. There's a little tiny piece on the inside of the box. Okay, so what you're going to do for your piece on the inside of the box, of course I can open it because now you need to see this piece anyway, so that's okay, Diane. Give me 1 second. I am going to find, really should not be crafting in the pigsty that I have created, but we're going to. That sounds like way too much of me. I'm going to use this other die. It comes with the same set, so you're not trying to find a new die. This is just one of the ones that's in the set. And I'm going to cut a wee label from that. Okay. No, I have not done the inside. That's the part. Okay, so let's open this up. Ta-da. Okay, so you're fine when you open it up because that ribbon's tucked underneath there. And then this is, we're going to open up just like this. Okay, now on here, we're going to grab from our little jar set. I know, isn't the ribbon gorgeous? Here, and we're going to go ahead. I'm trying so hard not to laugh. I could see the text going back and forth from the two of them. He's asking about declarations again. Dude, you have nothing. You bought a pair of pants, you bought a pair of shoes, and you bought a shirt. Okay, whatever. Now, this little piece we are going to take, and the way that Rhonda's cut it to fit. Yeah, did she cut it? No. She used the smaller one. That's why. Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm going to recut it. There's two sizes of this label. Now use the bigger. Don't use the bigger piece. Use the smaller. Cutting plate. Lost those two. There we go. Now we can take this and we can glue it on the inside. Now, you know that holly that we had? You could absolutely add a piece of that holly and embellish it. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I'm going to put that back in. Whoops. Tuck it in, tuck it in. There. Wrap that ribbon back around. Don't twist. Stay still. And we're going to tie our bow. You guys, can someone I asked not to be part of the chat while this was going on. Now my husband's complaining because I upgraded my child for more leg room because it was a 10.5 hour flight. And my husband's like, she's never upgraded me. Okay, there you go. Okay, so we've got that one done. We did it. Look at us. Now we're going to go on to card number 2, our project number 2. It's for your own safety in case there's fussy cutting. Yeah. Okay. So next one, we are going to take a piece of basic beige and we're going to do a 4.25 by 11. So the long size card. Okay. Now, the next thing that I need to do, I'm just going to do a little bit of scoring on this one. So let me do these 2 score marks. Now you'll recognize the scoring on this one because it's one we've all kind of used before. Okay. Kind of go like that. The next thing, okay, so we've got that, we've done that. Now we need the DSP for this. And so we are going to do the need for tweet. I am gonna lose. Tell Sean he needs to make it worth your money to upgrade him. I know, I felt really bad for my kid. I'm like, it's a long flight. Okay, we're going to do a 4 by 5.25 on this. Now, okay, we're going to add this to the inside of the card. Does this not look so beautiful? I love this. We're going to take that. We're going to put it right in here. Okay. Whoops. Oh, you know what I just realized? My mom might call. We don't want that to happen. Not that I don't want to talk to my mom, but maybe if I click this, then I'll stop seeing their messages. Oh, bad thing. Okay, so we've got that. Now, the next thing that oh no, something I just realized I don't have here. That's okay. I can make this work. Oh, what a bonehead. Okay, so I need my real red cardstock. I can do anything. Okay, so I've got this. Now, this is going to get put onto the front. I was talking myself through this. I went through my card recipes before I left, and I was like, yep, yep, yep. But what I actually also needed to bring home that I didn't was two-tone cardstock. Now, I do have two-tone cardstock. I don't have the color that I need here. I'm 99% sure. Just double checking what this one is. Reindeer memories. No, we would not have it. Okay, but I can show you the technique. So I'm going to do mine without getting to do this, and I will just make mine work in an additional method. So if you have the two-tone cardstock, I'm going to just show you. I'm 5'2". I can sit anywhere. I love it. Yeah, me too. There we go. I have got a piece of our secret seat. Okay, I'm going to take that out. Now I'm going to go ahead and just emboss this. Now, if this were the two-tone cardstock, oh, now I have to find all the other platforms that I buried. Okay, one, check. Still missing one, two. We got it. 5'1". Look at us all. Well, Lucas, I could see him saying that he refuses to recline because he says it's ripped. I'm like, okay. Now, if you owned the two-tone, which I do, I just have it at the lake. Hi, Jacqueline. What you're going to do at this stage in the game, that is not going to work with the regular cardstock. Of course, now, do you think I can find my sanding block? There it is you are going to take a sanding block of some sort and you are going to run it over top. Now, it's not going to do anything on this because this does not have, I have orange. It'll look hideous, Jude. It's not going to look good on here. So, I mean, it's going to just rough it up. But what I can do for someone who does not own a two-tone cardstock, I can cheat. So I want to get the effect of the white that's going to come through. So what I've got here is my white craft ink pad. Now I'm laying it down. I'm like, there's no pressure happening on this. And I'm just dragging it. So if you don't have two-tone to sand to get the white core out, it'll be perfect. Okay. So, oh, look at Jan, you and I were on the same page. I'm like, yeah, that was exactly what I was like. I'm gonna just go with this. It'll work. Okay. Now, the one thing I will tell you, you don't want to go ahead and start playing with this because right now that craft ink, it's wet and it's going to make a mess and your hands are going to be a mess. So I'm not going to touch that. I'm going to leave it alone. And I'm going to let it dry. Okay. Now that one can stay put. What we want next is we want to die cut. Now, does she tell us? Scrap for die cut. Okay, it doesn't say. So I was trying to see if Rhonda said whether she used the big or the small, but she does not say. So I'm just going to stamp it and then we'll die cut it. So here is my basic white cardstock. I'm going to go to this incredible stamp set and I'm going to use the Bright and Happy Christmas Wishes. Okay, with your Bright and Happy Christmas Wishes, we are going to stamp it in our Memento ink. Can you see me scanning? Where's the Memento ink? There it is. I'm usually really good as I stamp about putting them back in. Nobody will know. Yeah, as long as I don't let them touch it initially, we should be good. Okay, so let's take there. And let's grab the Memento. Ephemerity. Okay, ink that one up. Ta-da. Then we're going to stamp this down in the bottom corner. Easy. And then we're going to go ahead and we are going to grab that rectangular die. Now, I'm going to hold the two of them up because then I can tell which one she used, just kind of based on how much white I have left around it. And then that'll give me what I can tell, like I'll be able to tell you. Okay, I'm thinking she went with the smaller. She definitely went with the smaller. Okay, so we're going to die cut it using the smaller, keeping that in the bottom right-hand corner. So we're not trying to take it and center it. We want it in the bottom right-hand corner, whoops, of our die cut, but it doesn't want to be there because the die is jumping on me now. Here we go. We just need to find in my pigsty a clear plate. So now you have to pause because you remember those bags that I said I wasn't going to worry about and I was just throwing them on the desk? Well, now they're all in the way and I can't find anything. So now they're going to go back. I don't need you. Cutting plate, where are you? You're clear, and so now you're really hard to see. Had it. Did I eat the cutting plate? Did anyone see? There's another one here. We'll use this one. Okay. So this one's got a bump in it, so it worries me that it's going to. So we got this. Now I did grab my ribbon. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go back to those, what are they called? Holly. I seriously cannot English today. It's so bad. Okay, come here. Where is it the easy? Oh, it's easier to get in from the bottom. Is it? I don't know. I can't get in from anywhere today. There, tip them up. Tip them up. Oh, there we go. There. Tip them up. Tip them up. There. This is so cute because then you've instantly got all these hollies too. Rhonda, nice call. See, I don't, as I always say, I can't think outside the box. I'm in the box, lid's locked. Someone's sitting on it. So we're going to grab a couple of these. We want to have, I don't want you because I cut the corner of you off. Remember that was the one I said was too close to the edge. If I would have used a bigger piece of real red, that one also would have cut too. It was just I went with a 4¼ by 5½. And if I'd done like a 6-inch long, it would have cut me that one as well. So I'm just doing a little snip, 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 snip. There. Okay, so we've got that. Are you guys okay? You got really quiet all of a sudden. So next thing we're going to do is these are going to go behind. So I'm going to take these and I'm just going to kind of adhere them together, just so that they overlap. I can take this. Can I put you on now? Let's do this. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take our card front. Do not put your seal all the way to the edges. So what you'll notice is I'm making a rectangle that does not include, excuse me, the edges. So we got that. Now we can take you and we can center you on our card front. Just comme ça, just like that. I feel like I lost you all. It got really quiet all of a sudden. Are you okay? Okay, now I don't want to touch that too much because I don't know how dry the white is. Oh, you're okay. Good. Thank you, Kimberly. Bless you. As long as someone was like, okay, someone's still there. Put that on. Rhonda, I love the look of that. That works perfect. Okay, next. This one is going to go on. I'm going to put this one on with dimensionals because everything looks great with dimensionals. Multitasking, scanning pictures from your childhood. Good girl. There, there, there. Heidi, thank you for my beautiful card. I got to Vancouver and I said there was all these beautiful cards here. Thank you, my Carrie. Okay, so we've got that one there. Okay, next. Let's take you. I'm going to attach you kind of on to your friend like that. Okay. Then I'm going to hit the back up. I just hit it up with some seal. Okay. Watch. We've done this before. We know what we're doing here. So we're going to take it. We're just going to go bloop, bloop, bloop. Chop it. And then we're going to take this and we're going to slap it down on the back. And it gives us our floofs. Okay. So then I'm going to take this. And I can take those floofs. We're all concentrating. Good. Everyone's concentrating. You can add them on to here. Now let's find those gems again. And we're going to jump to the yellows this time. Now, Rhonda only did one of her hollies, but it's because the way she had them laid out, only one center was on top. So I'm going to have to do 2 just because of how, well, I don't know what day it came. Heidi, it could have come a lot longer ago, but because I just got to Vancouver, it was here. It was beautiful. Sean had a little, it was good. It was a good way to come home. He was able to kind of see this stuff and process it then. Okay, now we're going to open it up. We've got that beautiful piece in here that we've already done. We've done our DSP. Now we want a 4¼ by 3¼ So we'll just grab, where's the basic weight bag? Oh, I put it away when I was being good. That's not it. That's vanilla. 4¼ that's 3¼ That's garbage. Okay. This one is going to get adhered on the inside of the card. Now, I'm being a little bit daring. I still have to stamp it, but let's hope that my stamping is successful. Okay, we got it. Yeah, he's doing better. I will say, we have our moments. We do a lot of laughing about our sweet boy right now, which is so good for us. Um, and Heidi, on a very exciting note, tomorrow we're actually going for a walk with the breeder and the puppy mom. She's due on August 1st, so she's getting very close. She's due in 10 days or 11 days. So yeah, we're gonna get to go for a walk with them tomorrow. I think it'll be a little bit bittersweet. It'll be beautiful. Okay, and then we're gonna come in here and we're going to grab. Love this sentiment. May the spirit of the season bring you hope, happiness, and love. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I get that as straight as possible. Love. Gorgeous. Laughing is cathartic. Exactly. And Coops has been doing all these weird things that he has never done. He's doing very Harley-esque things, and it is making the both of us giggle. So we have a porch swing at the lake. I know that sounds very old school. Beautiful wooden porch swing. And Harley, oddly enough, Rhodesian Ridgeback would climb up on the porch swing with my husband, and they would swing together. I often felt like I was interrupting the two of them. I love this, Rhonda. Oh my God. Last night, Cooper, 2 nights ago, jumped up on the porch swing with his dad, and he had never done that before. So it was really cool. Okay, I am so excited. These projects are incredible, you guys. So these are projects 1 and 2 of our 12 days of Christmas craft along. I promise you tomorrow I'll be a little bit less flustered. Tomorrow evening, I will be on at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, just to allow for our walking. And then, yeah, I can't wait. And we will do projects 3 and 4. So there are your first 2 projects. Okay. So we've got our gorgeous little holiday box. Cooper does know what's needed. Absolutely. Connie, you are. Oh, I'm so excited for you. And then there is our number 2. Now remember, if you're doing it with your 2-tone cardstock, if you ordered the kit, you got a 6x12 sheet of Secret C 2-tone cardstock. So you're going to use that for it, cut that up, and then you're going to sand it to get that. Yours will look a little bit more white than mine does, which is quite incredible. Okay, have an amazing evening, and I will see everybody at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bye.